Hey guys, 7:20 in the morning. We got 200 miles of ocean to burn up here. We're going to Green Turtle in the Bahamas. Super excited. Well, Ollie's eating.
Keep the rod tip up. There we go.
We got a hell of a weather window here. Flat calm. We're about to go check in at West End. That's gonna be about 100 miles and then another 100 to Green Turtle. Dude, they said the fishing at the Green Turtle Club was good. I didn't think it was this good.
My name is Ali Hussaini. I grew up in Southern California and now operate one of the largest sport fishing websites in the world.
Just another day at the office?
My office, not yours.
I'm Rush Maltz, Florida Keys native and career fishing guide for the past 20 years.
When I come out to California, you can let me catch all the 300-pound tuna.
Our passion is our profession, and we know there's more to fishing than just the catch.
There's a good mark right there. That's what I like to see. Wahoo! That's the one!
We explore the people, places, and species that make up the culture of fishing.
The day's finally here. We are locked and loaded for the Bahamas. We've got good weather. Checked the list twice. Loading up our gear. I've got to make a list, keep it all straight, but it feels good to cross off the last couple items. What was neat about this trip, we'd fished with local knowledge crew before, and we've always talked about coming to the Bahamas for years. You know, it was just kind of like a dream trip. So one of the best parts about going to the Bahamas is that there's so much to do, and it's all within, 10, 12, 20 miles. Here at home, we run 30 miles just to get started. Coming to the Bahamas has always had a draw. It's paradise. The water's so much clearer than home. The fishing, is incredible.
Morning.
Hey, good morning.
All set?
You ready to go?
All right. Anything you need me to do?
No, you got your passport?
Yes, sir. Well, what we're coming out here to do, there's so much to do. We're gonna do it all. You can free dive, you can deep drop, you can jig, you can troll, you can catch mahis, you get an opportunity to catch a marlin. We're gonna run the river just to keep the south, and we have the ability to pop out Sebastian Inlet, and then this point I've plugged in right here on the west side of Matinella Shoal.
After 7 full years of doing local knowledge, we've been to a lot of places, a lot of awesome places. But for whatever reason, the Bahamas has been like that hot girl that you can never catch.
Or yeah, you don't want to put it in front of the console. Being a guy from South Florida, the Bahamas is always a place you're thinking about. It's always a place that's on your list of places to go. How's the water line looking? We're about to take water back into Discovery. And the great thing about the Bahamas is they're so vast. You could jump from island to island to island and still never see every little island that's out there. So we want to get this show on the road.
Anywhere we go fish, we're always looking for that guy. So once we knew we were coming to the Bahamas, the phone call started. And there's a few people we know that have spent a lot of time over here who really understand how this place works and understand how to fish it. And when we started talking about it, one name in particular really came to the forefront, and that's our boy, Scott Goodwin.
All right, so we pulled it back for a second. Let's take a quick break, regroup, and we have come 22 miles. We have 53 to go to the bank. So it is relatively close to us, but still a pretty good journey. We all did about a 200-mile trip. I mean, that's not something to take lightly.
That total run took us all of about 7 hours, 3 hours over to West End and another 3.5 hours across the bank.
The crazy thing about this location here at Green Turtle Cay is that it's kind of equidistant. If you know a map of Florida, Cape Canaveral is right smack dab in the middle of the state. Obviously, you know where Miami is at the bottom of the state. This is 200 miles from both, so it's kind of cool, One group of guys left Miami in the 37, and then the other guys left Cape Canaveral in the 39. Almost identical runs, awesome conditions, which makes this a heck of a lot more fun. And we were able to meet up down here for a week of, messing around and doing a little bit of work. The Green Turtle Club is really our speed. Like, we're not big resort guys. We definitely don't want to go to Nassau and stay in some high rise. We want that experience. We want the local flavor. We want to get in here and mix. And we want a comfortable place to stay. And this place checks all of those boxes. We had these bungalows that were killer. The food was great all week. The service was incredible, but it was very Bahamian. You were very boots on the ground. We got to interact with the locals a bunch, which is always awesome and really helps you, get to know the place. This place is our speed for sure.
So the Green Turtle Club is iconic, I think, with Bahama sport fishing. You come here, you're more than likely gonna bump into somebody that you know in the fishing circle that's been here, that comes here annually.
You pull up at this little island, you offload, you drive around golf carts everywhere on the island. There's great food, great people, and it's just a great spot if you want to have a good time in the Bahamas. Hello, hello.
Bahamas.
Pete, what's up, Ollie? Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, man.
Rush.
Pete,
Great.
good to see you again, my friend.
Welcome. How was it?
It was awesome, man. We had a great crossing. I mean, we had
man.
perfect weather. Came out of Miami, Governor's Cut, and basically 200 miles of flat, calm ocean.
Golly.
Can't ask for more
I
than
know,
that.
you can ask, but you don't usually get it.
I ask a lot.
I know.
The cool thing about the Bahamas is it's really a world away from South Florida. And in my mind, this is kind of Florida's Baja. It's just a giant wide open playground where you want to go snorkeling, boom, 5 minutes. You want to go deep dropping, bang, 10 minutes over that way. You want to catch a wahoo, got that.
And then there's always deep dropping and bone fishing and jigging for groupers and trolling for them, and there's just endless. There's not enough hours in the day to do what's here. But we got to do a little bit of rigging. I know y'all brought some stuff, so I think we're gonna deep drop today, but we're gonna rig for our trolling tomorrow so we can put in a good full day. So
The plan for us was, let's take it easy, let's get everything rigged up, and let's just go deep dropping in the afternoon. It's our first day here. Let's just make sure everything's set up, boats are perfect for the next week, and do a little deep dropping, kind of settle in and see how things work. One right here, here's a swivel, and then there's one up in the front, I believe, that big one. The deep dropping for us, is basically taking some rigs, 5 hooks on it, putting some bait on there, dropping it to the bottom, and see what you come up with. It's every drop, you're gonna come up with something different, and that's a great thing about deep dropping. There's a bite.
Oh, there we go.
That's a decent bite.
That's a good bite.
That's the beauty of deep dropping right there. Instant gratification a lot of times. There you go, see? Ask and you shall receive.
Nobody's more excited right now than Scotty. I'm second.
you're enjoying that too much.
Oh no, I'm all geeked out on this.
Scotty's beside himself right now.
Beauty of coming to the Bahamas is that once you're here, you never have to go far, and there's so many different things to do fishing wise.
How fast do you bring them up, Rush? That's the big debate at home. Sometimes we...
One of the options that's exciting is exploring the deep, which is only a few miles away. There's, pretty good drop off. So,
Color.
Well, Ollie's eating. Yellow eye, right?
Looks like it, yeah.
Black.
No.
Nice yellow eye.
Is that a yellow eye? What is that?
That's a blackfin.
Blackfin, right?
Black
Yeah.
fin. Huh.
See, that's something I've never caught.
They're even better. Can't do that in California.
No, trust. We had this. I don't know. We are so geeked out on it because it's new. You can just tell this guy's delicious. Like, you don't even need to know anything more about it, right?
those big old eyes.
you have queen snappers, blackfin snapper, yellow eye snapper, things you don't know what they are. You have to go home and look up.
Scotty's over there sharpening his fillet knives. In case you guys don't know it, that's our boy, Scott Goodwin, over there doing the camera boating for us. He's probably more excited than anybody on this boat for what we're doing, so we're giving him a hard time. What's it gonna be, Scotty? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe it's something I've never seen before.
It might be that.
All that stuff is delicious. And so deep dropping's, pretty exciting thing. So we were excited to start with that.
Well, Captain Ross,
What do you got there, bud?
it's some kind of a little, I don't have any idea what.
It was really good conditions for us. There wasn't a lot of current. The water was nice and clear. And believe it or not, the sharks weren't that bad. You were able to actually work down the ledge, fish the bottom, and actually map the bottom really well.
I've never caught those.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Scotty, that's what we like to do, impress you. And if that doesn't impress you, I don't know what will.
Only a few guys on planet Earth can catch a tilefish
It
like
might,
that.
but I'd never admit it. I've always got it.
Yeah, deep dropping is really cool. No matter where you're at in the world, you're gonna catch some weird stuff. It has a high probability for success. And for me, and I think also for Rush, the unknown of what you're gonna hook just keeps us coming back. Oh, little queen.
Oh, the queen.
Marina.
The variety pack.
Nice.
I ate some of these the other day. It's like barrel. It's next level. So good. When you look at our social media, deep dropping is probably the most controversial type of fishing we do, which blows my mind. You get so many guys that are like, oh, you're using an electric reel, that's cheating. Oh, that's not even fishing. Oh, that's grocery shopping.
What you got there?
I don't know, man. They all kind of look the same. You guys got to tell me. I feel like those people are really missing the bus. Sure, we use the electric reel. It's strictly a matter of convenience. Turning the handle isn't the challenge.
Well, these are different than what I catch back home.
Oh, what is that? He got the express ride up too. I didn't know he was on there.
He definitely got the express ride up, but that's
For guys like me and Rush and Scotty and Pete, finding the fish and being able to present a bait at that depth is the challenge, and it's what makes it so exciting. Is this that same thing we caught at the first spot?
yeah, but see the blue on it? I don't know what that is really.
I think that's what Scott was saying, is that wenchman or a green snapper?
Green snapper?
Yeah.
So cool.
Those are really cool.
After getting our fix of deep dropping the first day, we were ready to go offshore. We got the two nicest boats at our disposal, a 37 CV with a brand new 300 V8s on it, and a 39 CV with a full gap tower for fishing offshore with brand new 300 V8s on it.
So they say there's different horses for different courses, and that's absolutely true with boats. You know, the Lola is built to be an offshore boat and fish the far side of the Gulf Stream, and the biggest advantage that it has over the Camino, which is the 37, is that monster tower.
There was just no reason for us to, not use both boats to fish out of. The 37's perfect for diving. It's got a Seakeeper in it. And for going and fishing offshore, you have this 39 CV with a full gap tower for mahi fishing, marlin fishing, tuna fishing, whatever you might want to do.
So for this trip, we switched it up, jumped on a different boat, and pointed it offshore.
So we pulled it back here and we're getting our stuff crimped on and ready because this current edge has collected a bunch of sargassum weed, which is basically like a floating buffet if there's bait in it for dolphin and billfish and stuff. So
my boy Scotty is a very unique human being. I love this guy. He worked for us for 10 years. We've been friends for almost 20. I say it all the time. Nobody likes fishing as much as Scotty.
getting ready while we survey which side's the cleaner side to troll in. And this is probably where we're gonna start. We'll work it for a while. I mean, sometimes an edge looks amazing but doesn't have fish.
I definitely do not like fishing as much as Scotty, and I can confirm that Rush doesn't either. Scotty's a nut. Well, you might be out at night having a beer, Scotty's cutting bait on the dock. You're getting up at 6 o'clock, Scotty's already up at 5 rigging something. Scotty is a madman. So we're gonna run your typical Florida ballyhoo spread, right? A couple pushers, couple swimmers, something like that.
Chuggers on the riggers, couple flat lines. We'll put out a daisy chain teaser. I like to keep it naked by that because that's when you can pitch right there. It's already in the water.
The offshore fishing here is just like offshore fishing really anywhere else in the world. It's not a structure game like we see at home sometimes. It's more of an open water game, which is great. We know how to play that game. But the thing you're gonna do is just be looking for those cues.
Who's gonna be the first one to get schooled by the white marlin?
Whoever's closest to the rod. There, so.
When we're fishing here, live bait's not usually an option. There's a few exceptions, but they're rare. So we usually come in with frozen ballyhoo, and then we rig them, flex them, and prep them, and try to bring them back to life. So we're trolling with ballyhoo, sometimes with little chugger lures, and then some naked. We pull a teaser.
This is Scotty and Pete's program right here. Offshore fishing, trolling, running around looking for birds, debris. This is what these guys live for.
Here they come, guys.
comes. Go free spool. Go free spool.
On free spool, I got him.
There's a good pile of them.
Mahi fishing is just one of those things, you know, you're hunting. You're looking for that weed line. You're looking for that piece of debris. You're looking for those birds that are gonna put you on the fish.
Come under me, Retchie. We need to get this center.
Control chaos.
Nice.
That's a nice one.
Yeah,
I
not
think that's
bad.
the one you got on, huh, Ollie?
Yeah, not bad at all, man. What's floating out there, Pete?
It's like an upside down tote or something.
There's days where you could hunt all day and not find anything. And there's days you could just come out right away and there's just life everywhere.
First one you always take.
Oh, got one over here. Here's the school.
Addison, come here.
Once we came out of the pass, it didn't take us long to find the first area we were gonna work.
All right, who's ready?
I'm ready.
I got a customer too. All right, I'm opening the hole.
Hole's open.
All right, Addison, yours looks pretty good. I can see it from here.
I wanna say within 10 minutes of fishing it, we got on fish. And after that, it was pretty much nonstop. I'm in free spool. Nice, Mahi.
Ooh, nice.
Nice way to start.
Heck yeah.
We've said it so many times on this show. We love catching mahi.
Oh, he ate it.
Dude, that's a
more.
nice one, Pete. Nice work, man. He's got a nice one. I just missed a really nice one.
Let me see, I'm ready
Scotty,
to
can I
go.
have a bait, buddy? You see him, Rutch?
I don't see him.
Man, there's a few nice holes.
We got into a bunch of dolphin or mahi. It really is like the perfect game fish because it's gorgeous, usually willing, good to eat, fun to catch, beautiful in the picture.
I think the reason we love catching mahi, there's a lot of reasons, but the primary reason is the madness. There is nothing more cluster you-know-whatty in a hurry than catching mahis. Got 5 lines out. They come in voracious. They're usually in large packs.
Good job.
It's just you go from zero to pandemonium so fast. It's a challenge. It's a lot of fun. And you're never in a wide open mahi bite and not laughing your head off at what's going on.
Nice shot.
Nice fish. That is what dolphin fishing is all about.
Come on, John.
Rigger,
Woo, nice school. There we go. Pile of them. Oh,
I'm underneath you, Scotty.
Holy moly, you see him. Addison, you want to catch one?
man.
this
There's
one's
got to
on.
be a dozen there.
We had a full boat that day. We had Pete, we had Scotty, we had Ollie, we had camera guys. We had Pete's daughter on the boat. It was a full boat, so it gets a little crazy, especially when you get into a lot of mahi.
Keep the rod tip up. There we go.
Here, I got it.
Woo! Look at that.
Big old school.
Be cool to get that jump in, Mike. James, going neutral. You guys all right with that?
Yeah, heck yeah.
You need me down there? You guys
Yeah,
ready?
come on down.
You know, when you have a full boat, you just kind of gotta, everybody's gotta work together. Everybody's gotta kind of try and stay out of each other's way, which isn't always easy.
We didn't even get the baits back out. We just came around the corner to this weed line, and I mean, there are mahi swimming everywhere. This is the stuff you dream about, you know, in the Bahamas.
It's usually a little bit of organized chaos. We have a plan, you know, for a mahi attack, and that's to have spinning rods ready. So if you catch one trolling, or like when you find something floating, I prefer to reel the trolling rods in if I can, and just use the spinners because the hookup's more effective and you don't scatter the fish.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah, that is him. Here, come back.
Here, come back.
Baby,
Scotty,
come
we don't
back.
negotiate with terrorists. On this trip, we had extra bodies. We had Pete, we had his daughter Addison, we had Scotty. We had everybody with a rod in their hand, Dorado flying everywhere, everybody's laughing. Now that's our idea of a good time.
And we really didn't have that big of an issue. I thought, you know, getting on the boat, I'm like, wow, there's a lot of people on this boat.
But did you see that?
Yeah, it was
Oh
amazing.
my gosh.
At first, I thought it was a dang billfish.
This weed line is full of life. It's gonna be a little bit of a cluster, but it really wasn't. And part of that is because the fishing was so good. There's plenty of fish to go around. I have no problem taking a back seat. I've caught plenty of fish in my life. Nice fish.
Nice fish, Scotty.
Nice fish, buddy. Man, we've been looking for that one all day. I just like sitting back and watching people have fun and catch fish.
They are the best of everything, aren't they? Eating, fighting, looking at.
Vibrant.
We say it all the time. If fight's good, it jumps and it's delicious. What else you want to game fish?
All you can ask.
That area was just full of life, and the beauty of it is all the dolphin were all really good size.
Nice. Look at that.
You were catching fish anywhere from 10 pounds to 35, 36 pounds. It was pretty much some of the best dolphin fishing I've seen in a while.
Now.
Watch out.
Good fish. Woo! Look at that. That's the mahi, boys.
Oh, shit.
That is the mahi. Watch them. Fishing at the Green Turtle Club right outside.
Dude,
Look at that. Mahi fishing at its finest.
Beautiful fish. We just don't see them that big anymore.
Been a while since I caught a good one.
I haven't spent a ton of time in the Bahamas, but I definitely understand, I think, the program. And one of the great things about the Bahamas is there's something for everybody. Like, if you want to cruise on an old sailboat and go from bay to bay and stay, cool, we got you. You want to stay at a huge resort in Nassau with cruise ships and all that, get a little taste of the local flavor, great. And then it seems like there's these outpost resorts, and this being one of them. The Green Turtle Club here in the Abacos it's a little haven for a boater.
If you're a fisherman, a waterman, and you have a desire to go to the Bahamas, the Abacos, and specifically Green Turtle Club, I think is the answer.
You know, for the South Florida guy, Green Turtle, the Bahamas, it's right there. It's at your fingertips. If you have the boat, you have the means, it's one of those trips you have to do.
Dude, they said the fishing at the Green Turtle Club was good. I didn't think it was this good.
That did not, I mean, look at that, man.
I mean, this is some of the best dolphin fishing I've seen in a while.
I'm wide open. This is crazy how good this fishing is. And look at that quality. I mean,
All nice fish.
no chickens today, and that guy is the capper right there, boy.